channel. I saw this question on integration and I know it will help us refresh our mind on integration using substitution method and standard form. I'll advise you pause this video, give it a try before you see my solution. That said, let's get into class. Now our question wants us to integrate 4x plus 3 over x squared plus 1 with respect to dx. If you look at this question closely, you'll see that this question would have been easier if it had been the integral of probably 4x over x squared plus 1. But now we also have the inclusive. So what we'll do is first let's break down the equation itself into the various parts. This is the same thing as the integral of 4x over x squared plus 1 plus the integral of 3 over x squared plus 1, both of them with respect to the x. Now, all I've just done is I've picked 4x plus 3 over x squared plus 1. I've broken it down into its various components. This is equals to 4x over x squared plus 1 plus 3 again over x squared plus 1. This is just what I've done. Now, to make our work easier, now let's get into solving them one by one. Now for the first part, if you look at this, like I said in the beginning, we'll be using substitution method and also we'll be using standard formulas. Now, if you look at the first part, let's start with the integral of 4x over x squared plus 1. So that if you are starting with the integral of 4x over x squared plus 1, I want to say let u equals x squared plus 1, so that du dx will equals 2x. Invariably, the x will be the same thing as the u over 2x. Now, this is where we're actually applying a substitution method, so that this equation, so that the integral 4x over x squared plus 1 dx will be the same thing as the integral of 4x over u dot. Remember, we have said the x is equals to u. We have said u is equals to x squared plus 1, so that the u dx now, the x now, will be equals to du over 2x. 2 and x here is 1. 2x here will be left with 2. So that this will be equals to 2, the integral of 1 over u dot du. And from our standard formulas, we know that the integral of 1 over u is ln u. So that this is 2 ln u plus c. Also, remember that u is the same thing as x squared plus 1. So that this is 2 ln x squared plus 1 plus c. This is bracket close here. Now, we've just done one part. So we'll look at the second part. Let's open another slide. So that we'll be looking at the integral of 3 over x squared plus 1 with respect to the x. This is the same thing as 3, the integral of 1 over x squared plus 1 with respect to the x. Now, from standard integrals, we know that the integral of 1 over x squared plus 1 is the same thing as the tan inverse of x. So that this is 3 tan inverse of x plus c. So with this, I've broken it into different components. We can easily summarize everything. Now, I was saying that the integral of 4x plus 3 over x squared plus 1 with respect to the x will be the same thing as the integral of 4x over x squared plus 1 plus the integral of 3 over x squared plus 1, which is now the same thing as We got this to be 2x into x squared plus 2, not 2x, sorry. That's equals to 2 ln x squared plus 1 plus 3 tan inverse of x plus c. Now with this, you've seen how I actually treated the question. If you have any gray area, please do not hesitate to use the comment section to ask us questions. We'll be there to respond to your questions. Thank you and see you in our next class.